Hey guys, so I've got a CBD scheduled. I don't know if the person's going to show up, but we'll see. Guys, I had to get one of these before work. I don't play with the iced coconut caramel latte. It's so good. Obviously, I had to stop at WH Smith to get these shortbread cookies. Shout out to my friend that put me on. They're so good. Gets me through the shift. And of course, I had to get the chicken wrap from the hospital. It's like £2.50 and I enjoy it, to be honest, especially with the garlic and herb sauce as well. Look at me munching. Hey guys, so I'm currently on my break. I've seen how many patients I've seen? I've seen 2 patients. I've had 1 patient handed over to me. There's one case. The first case is query pulmonary embolism. The second case was an injury, so like a fall, but the patient's fine and they just need to be seen by plastics. And then the third case is somebody with a really complex history, which I won't go into, but yeah, it's quite busy today. A lot of the patients are query pulmonary embolism, which is a clot, like basically a blood clot in the lungs. It's quite a few. Yeah, a lot of the patients are actually quite unwell today, so it's a busy one, but it's my first late shift of many. I finished at 11:30 today. I'm currently waiting for things to come back. I usually like going for my break when I've not seen a new patient and I'm waiting for things to come back. It varies the amount of time it takes to see patients. Like some days I'll see like quite a lot of patients, and some days like this, when I'm on red, I see less patients, especially when they're quite complex. So yeah, we're just vibing it out at the moment. I just had my wrap and I'm going to, oh my gosh, the place is closed. I want to get a drink. But anyway, this morning I had my case-based discussion, 2 case-based discussions which I had to book. It's basically discussing cases of patients that I've seen. And yeah, one of the patients I saw a couple of weeks ago, I discussed, and then another patient I saw that came in with the headache, I also discussed, and just kind of talked about it. But yeah, it was just a really sad case, one of them, because one of the patients actually passed away, and I didn't know they passed away. I'd seen them, I'd referred them to another place, and unfortunately they passed away from the illness that they come into the emergency department with. So yeah, it was quite tough. Because it was like a bit of a shock for me whilst doing the discussion, because what we do when we discuss the case we've seen, it's confidential with the consultant, and you kind of talk through the case and like things that you could have done better, and management wise, anything that you could have, you kind of discuss and see anything that you can change, and kind of your management and how you'd investigate, and just kind of talk about the case, medicine, that sort of thing, how you would examine the patient, history, the investigations you do, so like the bloods and the scans and stuff like that. And yeah, so I was just doing that. I did 2 case-based discussions, so I'll send that off. But yeah, essentially we need to get a series of sign-offs during the year in order to meet our requirements to get our full GMC license. So that's why I'm doing the case-based discussions. And it's good for my learning as well and development as a doctor to talk about difficult cases that I've had. So yeah, but yeah, now I'm just going to see if I can get a drink and then just kind of go back to the emergency department around 8ish. And my shift will end in about 3 hours. In that time, I could possibly see maybe 2 patients in 3 hours. Because right now, each patient takes me an hour and a half, maybe longer. Especially when they're quite complex and they've got a lot going on, and like the examination history can take longer. If they need translating as well, if they need a translator, that can take some time. So it literally is like, goes on a day-by-day basis. But in the time I've got left, I'm going to chase up, see whether the scans are back to my other patients that are here, and then I'll just go forward from there and see how everything's going, really. So yeah, that's everything. I'm going to get a drink. Hey guys, it's 12:15 or 12:20. I just had a shower, put a bunch of clothes in the machine because I was away this weekend, and I chucked the clothes in the machine. Do you know what? This late shift is a weird one because it feels like you're working the entire day. At least tomorrow I don't have to go in earlier because I don't have any case-based discussions or anything booked in the morning. So at least I can leave the house at like just before 1. But this shift is so weird because like you feel like you're there the entire day. It's only 2 hours longer than my early shift, but bro, it just feels long. Like that extra 2 hours, you can feel it. Even with the 1 hour break as well, it's just like, I don't know, there's something about it that's just long. But anyway, I don't think I'm gonna eat anything. I think what I had at the hospital was enough. I think I might just have like, just drink some water, to be honest, and then that's it. But yeah, but today was good. I saw about 3.5 patients. Yeah, so I saw 3 patients, and another patient was like handed over to me, kind of like I just had to do a few tasks for them. But 3 of my patients I had, they all had cancer. So it was just a very heavy day. I just don't know why I kept picking up the cancer patients, but it's like that. A lot of the patients that we see, like most of the patients that we see, to be honest, that become unwell, they have other illnesses, they have other comorbidities. So yeah, it's not unusual, but it was just a heavy day, to be honest. Yeah, the last patient I saw, there was just had to break a bit of bad news to them, and yeah, it was just a lot, but you know, I think it's just part of the role that we have to do. But it was okay. Like, all in all, I learned a lot this shift. It was really nice actually because I was working with my clinical and my educational supervisor. So how it's set up in foundation, for the entire 2 years of foundation training, you have an educational supervisor, but then for each rotation, you have a clinical supervisor who's like a consultant in that specialty. So my educational supervisor is also my clinical supervisor for the emergency, like as an emergency. So I'm going to be off on Friday, which is good. I booked it off, so I'll have a bit of a break. And there's also a lot of admin I need to catch up on. I booked some self-directed time as well. So SDT time. It's time for us to like build our portfolio, get our sign-offs done, do any training that we need to do. So I think on Friday, I'm just going to use some of that time to just like catch up on loads of things, because there's a lot of stuff that I've just not done. Like I need to like make sure I'm logging my hours and things. I'll go into the crux of it like in another video, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna drink some water and go to sleep, to be honest, because I'm tired. Good morning, guys. So it's Tuesday and I'm currently having some granola. There's this fuel granola, the chocolate fuel granola. Don't know if you've heard of it, but it's so good. I had it a while ago, ages ago, and then when I went to my friend's place in London, shout out to Audrey, she had a packet of fuel and I got really tempted and I bought my own packet, and since then I've been hooked. Let me show you. Yeah, so this is it. So yeah, anyway, I'm just enjoying my breakfast. I've got to leave, well, breakfast / lunch-ish. I've got to leave in like 10-15 minutes because I start work at 1:30 and finish at 11:30 again. So that's once a month I have a week of late shifts. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna finish eating and then go. Another day. Right guys, so I haven't quite sorted out this thing in the car yet, but this is the angle that's gonna work for now. I am currently on my way to work and it's 1 p.m. and there's so much traffic. I'm like, why? And also the car park is literally a 15-minute walk. Oh wow, I was thinking, why is the car so warm? It's literally a 15-minute walk to work, and I'm running late because there's traffic at 1 p.m. And I hate running late because basically how it works is in the morning we like have like it's a handover, not exactly a handover. So when we get to work, the EPIC, which is the emergency physician in charge for the day, so the consultant, will allocate people to different areas of the emergency department. Leicester's emergency department is very big. I think it's like one of the biggest in the UK, and then like probably like one of the busiest A&Es in Europe, right? So essentially what happens is that at the beginning of the day, we all get allocated to different areas of ED. Some people go to red majors, some people go to blue majors, and then maybe like one of the, like an FY2 or an SHO or something like that. Like one of the juniors will then be allocated to resus, and then there's more seniors in resus, and then like the ACPs, which are the practitioners as well, they get allocated out. So the whole team gets allocated out basically. And yeah, when you're late, like you can miss the register, and then you have to look for the EPIC, and it's just long. So I don't like being late, but I should have just left earlier, to be fair. It's my fault. But essentially, yeah, so in the mornings we get allocated to wherever we're going to be working for the day, and that's it. Most of the time I get put in red or blue majors. There's also another section called the emergency decisions unit, which is like a branch of ED, and it kind of runs more like a ward. So when a patient gets put on a pathway, like a flank pain pathway, or you know, like once their management has been decided by the consultant, if they're not expected to stay more than like 24 to 48 hours in hospital, then they can be looked after on a pathway called EDU, like on a pathway. So for example, if they need to be monitored for head injury, they'll be on head injury pathway, and they'll be monitored in the emergency decisions unit / EDU for the 48 hours or for the remaining period of their observation. I'm at the car park, well, I'm arriving at the car park now. That will. Hi. Yeah, thank you. So basically we have to have a permit for this car park. And also, like, at this time you get all the rubbish spaces because all of the morning staff have parked. Yep, let's go. Hey guys, I've just finished work, walking to the car park now. It was a good day. Saw 4 patients today. One of them, bless him, he was in the waiting room for ages. I was seeing another patient. I'm learning how to juggle. I'm learning the most efficient way to juggle the patients I've seen first, awaiting blood, see another one, request scans for the new one, go back, review that patient, all that stuff, la-di-da-di-da. Good morning, guys. It's 11 a.m. and I'm just waking up. Last night I was so tired, and I was just like, I need to rest. So yeah, this morning I'm going to see if I can make some nice breakfast, and then, yeah, just head off to work because I've got about 2 hours. I was thinking of possibly going to the gym, but I'm not going to do that. I think I'll just start tomorrow. There's still some of the week left at the end of the day. Let's see how today goes. I'm going to see if I can put myself in resus. Yesterday I was in blue majors. So blue majors is where the least sick patients get triaged to, and then red majors and then resus are the sickest patients. But I want to get some experience on resus, just so I can become more confident in dealing with more unwell patients and managing them, because my next rotation is in acute medical, and it will be good for me to get experience all round, so that if I am on call and there are really sick deteriorating patients, I feel more confident in managing them and knowing exactly when I need to escalate, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do today. It's pretty much luck of the draw. The last time I was on resus was literally a month ago on this shift pattern that I'm on now on a late. So hopefully I'll be able to do it. I'll ask today if I can do it. We'll see. Anyway, hopefully I get the opportunity. Yeah. Also, I just took out my braids as well. So now I'm just like thinking, what am I going to do with my hair next? And I always play with my natural hair, like, especially when I've just taken my braids out, because I'm like, ooh, feels nice, feels soft. Hey guys, so I'm just on my break and I'm running around to the Undercroft to get some tea. Hey guys, hi. So I got back from work like 30 minutes ago. It's currently like 12 a.m, 12-ish, 12 in the morning. Yeah, today was not bad. I actually felt a bit better than I did yesterday. I saw 4 patients, I think 1 or 2, and then I had a patient handed over to me as well. A lot of the cases we get coming through the emergency department. So I've had 2 headaches today, and then there was another one that was like shortness of breath, query heart failure, and then there was another case of dizziness, falls. Yeah, falls. You get a lot of patients with falls, especially in the elderly. I've seen a lot of falls patients. Honestly, my falls history used to be so shit, but it's actually getting better now. Yeah, headaches. There's a lot of headaches that come into the emergency department, especially those that have been referred from their GP. A lot of dizziness. You get seizures. You get back pain. I've taken a lot of back pain histories. Yeah, I'm learning a lot actually. The good thing is sometimes it's challenging, especially when you have patients with really complex backgrounds, really complex history. Patients, basically like patients with a lot of comorbidities can be quite difficult to like navigate. But I think I'm learning that, okay, what's your acute problem? Do a head to toe examination and then go from there. I attempt to come up with a plan of my own before I hand over to the consultant, and then that's all cool. But yeah, today was good. Like, I feel like it went okay. I think I'm getting better at holding my own. And when I started medicine, when I started the job, I was like very, very nervous, and I was scared to like prescribe paracetamol. Like, I think now it's getting better. Like, and fluids as well. That's a big one. But I think now I'm like actually getting a bit more confident, which is good. Anyway, so I'm gonna like go to bed. I've got one more shift tomorrow for this week, and then that's it. Done for the week. Gonna have a nice weekend off. Yeah. Anyway, good night, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. I will be doing like a proper update, but I just wanted to do like a bit of a sort of diary sort of thing. It's actually quite hard to vlog at work because obviously you can't vlog everything. You can't really vlog in the hospital, so obviously I'm limited as to what I can show you. But I just kind of want to like show you or kind of describe to you what it's been like working as an F1 doctor in a very busy emergency department. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching my video. Let me know if you enjoy Doctor Diaries and if there's anything that you want to ask me, anything you want to find out about. But yeah, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know my new content is coming. And yeah, leave comments below if you have any questions, if you just want to like have a conversation. Yeah, but yeah, guys, take care. All the best. See you in the next video. Bye.